Hi, what is it you want from your camera? I asked myself this question recently. My aging DSLR was due for replacement. I wanted a great camera, a camera that was optimised for video but was also good at still. So what did I want from my camera? I wanted to be able to film in HD, but I was fascinated by the fact that cameras can now film in 4K. That was interesting. I also wanted a one-stop camera that supported time-lapse, high frame rate so I could do bits of slow motion as well. Wanted it all in one package. I also wanted a great autofocus in video, something that would face track or follow me if I was vlogging with the camera there. I wanted the camera to be able to focus and not hunt in and out. That was really important to me. So after lots of research, I chose a Panasonic GH4 plus 14 to 140 zoom lens, and I added a VideoMic Pro to the setup. Most of my filming takes place in the woods, outdoors, in the fields, in the countryside, in the UK, and sometimes in conditions like this. It's dull, it's damp, and low light performance was quite important to me. I'd heard the GH4 wasn't that good, but I was prepared to give it a try. After I bought the camera, I tested it in real life situations just like this for filmmaking that I wanted to do. I'll link below the short and quick edits I made of my first attempts with this quite complex camera. So what do I think of the GH4? Has it achieved all the things I wanted it to do? This is a fantastic camera with huge control of formats and quality, can be customised exactly as I want. The 4K was a bonus, but I use it now as often as I can. Why not? Secondly, high frame rate and time-lapse are all supported in the camera and were easy to use once I'd mastered the menus, which can be a little frustrating at times. I cannot leave the high frame rate alone. It's great. Third, autofocus. It's stunning for still photography, but occasionally disappoints. There are numerous autofocus settings and the camera acquires focus very quickly indeed. But then it hunts in and out, only a little bit, but it's really irritating for me. Like many other GH4 users, I've found the camera to struggle sometimes in low light, particularly with this lens that I'm using now, the 14 to 140mm. It really is not a low light camera, but there is a solution, and I think I need a fast prime lens for shooting like this in low light conditions. That would make such a difference to this fantastic camera. Got a great customizable setup. Being such a complex camera, there are so many options that you can choose: 4K, time-lapse, high frame rate. It's best to be able to just customize them, click the wheel, and you're in the setting you want. Is it any good as a pure vlogging camera? I don't think so. I won't be getting rid of this anytime soon. This is a Canon G7X, which is great and not intimidating in crowds and in public places. Easy to pocket, carry around with you, fantastic little thing. But that camera there, that can do more than this, and they work great together. So I'll be keeping this, a little point and shoot, but I'll certainly be keeping the GH4, which is the best camera I've ever had in over 50 years of amateur photography. If there are any disappointments, it's the autofocus just hunting in and out a little bit. This is being filmed with manual focus. I can't rely upon it to not hunt in and out on the trees behind me and then come back to me. I don't like that, so I use manual focus whenever I can. The low light capability is disappointing, but I think I can get around that for most situations with a prime lens, a fast prime lens. There's many on the market, and people are using speed boosters as well to use old-fashioned and vintage lenses from SLRs of the past. A great idea, quite an expensive option, but I'm going to give it a try. All in all, if you want a fantastic DSLR style camera that films up to 4K and does most things straight out the box, buy a GH4. I did. Okay, that's about it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope it's been useful. I'll see you again.